We were talking about that.
Hey, I want to tell you, I won last week on the left side of the table.
Did you? You cashed out?
$38. I was the second big winner for the first 2 hours of the night. But I played awful. I played way too tight.
That cupcake.
All right, try to give a live straddle. Well, let's wait. All right, let's see.
Oh, by the way, you being such a germaphobe.
Don't tell me anything about that. Don't tell me anything about
Oh,
the
I'm going
cupcake.
to.
I don't know.
I'm
know
going.
nothing about
The
it.
topping fell off of your cupcake, and Mark picked it up with his hands and put it on there. I knew you'd love that. I'm like, that one's going to big suited Dan.
Hey, what up, Craig? Thanks for being a follower. Thanks for joining in.
Well, I think $38 does qualify as a win, Bob. It not much of a win, but it is a win.
I think it's Trevor as B Mill.
Oh, maybe it is Trevor. I don't know.
6 players.
So, looking at starting hands here, Paul, looks like we got kings, we got jacks, and looks like we're gonna have a set of kings. It's gonna lead this.
And you also have top 2 pair for Pete with a straight draw. So,
Check. Okay.
anybody got the poker Pete's?
50.
Any hearts out there? Just Darren.
Just Darren. Oh, I was looking for River Room Pete's hand. I'm like, where are you talking about this, Paul?
He's all in.
It's over on the right.
Yeah.
That would be on the 2. He's all in.
So Darren's got all his chips committed.
It is this one.
I need total for him.
114 more.
Action's over on Poker Pete.
Poker Pete. He's got that big flush draw and the straight draw.
Right.
You really mean that?
That's a tough one. Not sure what I'd do there. Yeah, I like that. That ain't bad.
I think he's going to get a call from down here.
I know he is. I don't doubt it one bit.
So, 119.
And 2 of the jacks at least were gone. So that makes him a huge underdog. Needs an ace or jack.
Ace is a very, very ugly card for Darren. There's an 8.
Ace or jack? Yep.
7.
Big king.
Darren's going to show him the goods.
Yeah, that's River Room Pete's overplayed 2 pair a few times tonight.
Hey, even though Maverick, chat room, even though Maverick looks like he might have done some evil deeds in his past. Guy's a fireman. Rock solid dude, saving lives.
Just another $400 pot. It's funny. That's a big pot in our Hold'em game, and it's just a so-so pot in this PLO game.
Hey, Nat McCoy, did you send a message out to producer? Like you're literally 4 hours away. That put you where? Like Cincinnati? Moving on to the next hand. Darren's still racking chips. I think you guys have come up with a pretty decent system because it looks like the cards are kind of consistently starting to read.
Well, that's when I showed him to fan it. And then...
You showed him your what?
Yeah, I showed him my fanny.
That's what I thought you said.
I know. You're just dreaming.
Like you're good. Everyone except Darren.
Put them
Just
all
like it-
over
just
that
like in
spot,
grade school.
Darren.
Darren.
Tony said down low.
Right, all over that spot. You don't have them all over there.
Yeah, gotta rub them around.
I think we're going into the Darren massage mode again.
I know how to rub it.
Maybe I ought to step out there and show him how to do it. Everybody else got it when I told him.
right.
You rub it on the ground, on the surface.
Let's not get first.
Darren, if you only knew the massage fans that you have.
Nothing?
Not yet. I'll tell you as soon as it flashes. I think we should just
Maybe
run
move the
there
chips
and
down a
watch.
little bit. Try it over here.
It won't work.
This massage is brought to you by
Yeah, you got to. I mean, you could do it after a hand. You could do it.
See, he's got to spread them out and rub it around there.
I'm just saving more money.
Hey, this massage is brought to you by High Voltage Indoor Karting.
I hope you don't ever.
What do you know about the High Voltage Indoor Karting, Paul?
I know it's in Medina, just off the historic square in Medina.
Absolutely. They got like these Italian-made race cars that go vroom vroom around on the tracks.
It's the only high voltage indoor karting track in Ohio.
And we thank them for their sponsorship of this Darren massage and Poker on Air.
I think we ought to get out there and race sometime.
I would love to go. I don't think big guys like me can get in those little tiny cars.
Trevor's been out there and
Trevor's
said,
a tiny guy.
well, he said the cars are really big though.
I'm really big.
I know, so am I.
I'm really big. Hey, Crave, I missed the name, but hey, thanks for being a follower. Jack Kirk 888 is a follower now. Thank you for being a follower. It's fans like you that keep us producing great shows like that.
The commentators' names, Ryan, are I'm Paul Boston.
I'm Sudadan. You can follow me on Twitter at Sudadan too if you're interested. Ryan C.
All right.
So Darren's got himself a little boat.
Yeah, and Trip Kings to go with it. So a 10 could give him a bigger boat.
That's right.
You can put in 125.
This
Maverick
is,
looking
yeah,
at a king as well.
he needs a jack.
Yep, he's
Jack
looking
is
for a
the-
jack out.
Only card that helps him right now. I think this is going to break Maverick here unless he gets a jack.
Maverick just took a big hit.
Gee, I want to come back. You're badgering you. Whenever you feel like it, can't get the card going.
The announcers are bad. You just
Wow.
Right.
There's a queen.
Check.
Darren's still best.
Pot.
Queen on the river.
285.
Queen on the river is disgusting. Waste of time.
285.
Queen on the river does not change the hand at all because you must use 2.
Thank you for teaching me PLO. See, that's what I didn't know.
Jack, like I said, the jack is the only card Maverick can hit to fill up to beat him.
So he's losing unless he hits a jack.
Yep.
And I got it, so I'll show you if you want me
If he hits his 4 or 5, he's got. Well, actually, he can hit it 4 or 5. That's right. That'll give him kings full of 4s and 5s. He can hit jack 5 or 4.
Yeah, but then Darren's
I don't know
hitting-
what I was thinking.
But Darren's hitting kings over 6s.
to. King ace,
So the 4 or 5's no good for him, right?
king ace, king jack. I have a full house right now. I might.
Darren's telling him he's got the goods.
I don't think I have enough outs to call.
I'll show you.
And he only has an 8% chance of winning, so I would have to say he probably does not have the outs to call.
Oddly enough, I did have 6s.
And a king.
With a
Cute it is.
Maverick folds.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, tell me, am I wrong or am I right in that?
What's that?
You said maybe 4 or 5 would be good too, but Darren's already kings over 6s. So really,
No.
Right? Yeah.
Oh, yes, he did have kings over 6.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
am I thinking?
So no 4 or 5's good.
Yeah.
It's only a jack.
Jack only. You're right.
All right, thanks.
I'm so screwed up.
I kind of
right
thought
now.
maybe that
No,
I was
don't
in
know.
the zone.
I had it right first, and then I changed it.
I get it's like 9:15. You're a little sleepy. Did you? Have
I
some,
am. I've
Did
been
you
up
have
since
some of that sugar?
I've been up since 4 o'clock this morning, and I'm tired.
All right, buddy.
Yeah. When you,
I'm counting on you to keep me into this
I'm gonna try.
mental game here.
I had it right. And then I outthought myself. I don't know what I was thinking.
yeah, against me, you probably wouldn't.
I can
On
go
to
live
the
straddle.
next hand.
I put it out there. So you can
Mike,
find
you're
out.
good.
Punch my computer.
I need Darren.
I need you, Paul. Apparently.
Darren and Harry. Harry's good.
Still a little complications with the table here.
All right, Darren.
Don't know if we mentioned it, guys. We are Poker on Air. We're here every Tuesday night, 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. This week we are playing PLO. This is our 5th broadcast. First 4 weeks we played home.
25
And starting out new on Twitch, and so we appreciate all the followers that we've had. 133 in our chat room tonight. And we just keep growing and growing and growing. And we appreciate all of your support here at Poker on Air.
Wow, Pete called 4 clubs.
Oh. Double him up? How about I just give you 50 and the call it easy?
75.
Heads up, guys.
I got 100 somewhere.
Pete? I'll check.
I'll bet 50.
Mickey with the overpair. Bets 50. Pete with top pair.
He's a good bet with that flop.
And not much else.
Wazer Us, thank you for the follow.
Yeah. This game is located in Akron, Ohio.
Real good.
5 to go lives forever.
John D putting the live straddle out.
Poker night, there is no delay. This is broadcast live.
What do you get if we get Del Quad? You should get like a free buy-in or something.
Cupcake.
I was dealt trips with an 8 came on the board somehow.
Yeah. That's how it usually works.
And then the 4 pair.
folded it right away.
If you're interested to know more about Poker on Air, we are an internet broadcast company located in
5 to
Akron,
go
Ohio.
live straddle.
Currently, right now, we're broadcasting on Twitch on Tuesday night, 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. Going to move into the summer with a Thursday night broadcast with a show called Chase the Bracelet, where we're going to be running a 13-week
It's oil on your
tournament series, point series, and we're going to send somebody out to the World Series of Poker for one of the events out there.
Not this year,
Hey, Trevor.
but next year.
Not this year's World Series of Poker, as the show's going to start. We're looking at starting sometime in July or August, so we'll be broadcasting at least 2 nights a week. We hope you continue to enjoy the content that we've been providing.
There's some great vodka over
And the question about the delay and the cheating possibilities, we take everybody's phones and electronic devices away.
Except mine.
Yeah. They can take a break and get any information about past hands, but no information about current hands. Oh, Mickey just flopped a big hand. He's got a huge wrap.
Check.
And Rudy's got aces. Let's see what he does here. This is where aces can get you in some trouble in this game. Seen this tonight a few times. People have really overplayed aces.
You know, that's too much. Sorry.
Would Rudy call or just bet?
No, Rudy raised. Just seeing how much.
It's 250 now.
$190 to call for Mickey. Yeah, this is a huge hand. He re-raised pot. So that's probably all of Rudy's chips. We're going to see, if Rudy calls here, we're going to see a monster pot again, Dan. Rudy made it. Mickey's all in for 1,200. We're already to 1544. Looks like Rudy's got. If Rudy calls, we're going to have a $2,000 pot. Wow. It's a tough spot for just one pair. Great bet by Mickey.
Yeah, I'm looking at the chat room. I mean, those percentages cannot be. Is that right?
Somebody said he's got a call. He's got the 9 blocker.
Wow.
This is where your lack of Omaha experience is big. Yeah, I don't think he can call.
Run good, too good. Thanks for being a follower. Reffy, thanks for being a follower. Big hand here, big decision for.
Any 6, any 8, any 9, any jack.
So what do you think is going through Rudy's head right now? You're a PLO player.
Oh, I'm by far not a PLO player. I have played some Omaha, but I know this is a spot where most PLO players would fold and wouldn't take that long. This is where most Hold'em players that play some PLO get themselves into a lot of trouble.
I think that's what he's trying to work out in his head right now.
Looks like some of the chat's really rooting for Rudy to call here.
Rudy's a big favorite in our chat room.
RF Sanchez, this is a live cash game from Akron, Ohio. Right now we're playing Pot Limit Omaha. $1 $2 blinds.
Don't want to run it twice for all that money?
Rudy asking if he wants to run it twice.
Yeah, you don't answer that until you call. You don't tell him beforehand that.
Then you get the chant in the chat room, Rudy, Rudy.
Yeah, poker night. I'm pretty sure that 88% favorite is got to be slightly off for some reason. No, this is not a casino. It is basically a home game. No rake.
I think he's going to fold.
Okay. You rattle them out.
Oh, face down. 2 cards. We have them face down.
So they're going to try to rabbit it.
Rudy
Which
Rudy
means
does fold.
If they do rabbit it, you folks at home are going to get to see it, and they won't. The players will not.
Probably have a straight draw and everybody else that.
Nope, no rabbit.
Push that out for a set. He wants all of them.
Another big pot for
You're gonna have a set.
Mickey.
Nope. Not have a set.
Started out really, really super aggressive this night, and then he's just going on fire. Just started hitting.
Yeah, that's typical. He's an Omaha player. He plays a lot of Omaha up at the Horseshoe Casino, I was told. And I know that Omaha players up there gamble a lot. They're seeing a lot of flops. They're getting big draws and shoving. They play big pot poker.
Hey, Poker Night, to answer your question, yeah, everything is on board with Ohio gaming laws with what we're doing here. So it's all legit, sir.
Because we are a rake-free game. All the money in the game stays in the game.
Now you gotta watch it. Now you gotta watch it.
Okay, we got some aces,
Yeah, that's what it is.
jacks.
But I'll tell you, I had 8-9 jacks.
You were running the chip count there for a while. Is it hard to keep up in this game?
Yeah, I was talking earlier when I first got onto the
7
mic
players.
that some of the technical difficulties that we're having with the table were preventing from cards from being seen. Now that problem appears to be resolved, running chip counts is not difficult at all to the system. So it was more just trying to stay caught up with getting all the cards read.
6, 7, 8, 2 clubs. Let's see. John D appears to be the only one with a flush draw. Maverick has a straight, the small end. Rudy has a straight
Spoken Night 13.
draw.
Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it.
Small end of the straights you got to be careful of.
Yeah, we saw that earlier tonight. One had the small end, the other had the large end. Money was flying.
Yeah, I was saying earlier, you got to be careful when you got the second or third flush and that kind of stuff, and somebody's betting pot at you on the river.
Good research, B-Mill. Good research.
Okay, I didn't see that many cards out.
Let's take his chips.
Call.
Let's take his green one.
It is almost gonna take all staring.
Nope.
Heads up.
Ryan Postic wanting to take credit for knowing everything. That's pretty much Ryan Postic, isn't it?
Yeah. Posse
And,
1972.
and the flush draws got out of there. Maverick straight's going to be good.
$75.
Oh, Rudy betting. Rudy bluffing here.
Make a Maverick think about
And
it.
he did.
Oh, and Maverick dumps
nice
the cards.
bet.
Wow. Nice move, Rudy.
Don't see much bluffing in this game.
I had great runs. That's what it did.
You got to pick your spots to bluff in this game.
I know. I mean, but, you know.
You're not the blind.
All right.
I'm gonna let you slide over here, and we're gonna let Trevor come back. He just
Got a
jammed
count
down
for him,
14
he's gonna be
cigarettes and 14 cupcakes, and
You're gonna be that guy?
he's about ready to get back in the action. So I'm gonna let you listen to Paul and Trevor here for a while, and I'm gonna head on out and go sit with B Mill for a little while. And
All
look at
right.
his
Well, we'll
mustache.
see you.
You got River Pete, Eddie Pete, Sharon. Darren, you're good? Need Mickey? Okay, I just need Mickey. Mickey's not in the hand. Oh, he's not here. Okay, then we're good.
5.
Yeah, we had the potential for a $2,000 pot there.
Call.
I didn't realize that as many of his straight cards were gone. I thought something was screwed up with the software.
Hey guys,
Did
you miss me? I see we're peaking. 143. What's up, everybody? I feel revitalized, ready to rumble for our last hour and a half or so.
Rudy made a big bluff there on the river and won that last pot.
Sure did. I think he might have had a little bit of steam action from losing that big one to Mickey. What's up, all you new chatters? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for hanging out. Do appreciate it very much. If you haven't followed us yet, click the little follow button. Get a little announcement that we go live every Tuesday at 7 o'clock Eastern Time. Most of the time we play Hold'em, but as you can see tonight, we are mixing it up, playing a little pot limit Omaha.
From another mother or something.
Maverick with a set of 9s. Darren with top pair.
Maverick's been getting his butt kicked
Mike,
in.
yeah.
A bunch of different crazy stuff happening to him. I'm actually rooting for him a little bit on this one.
4 players.
Darren with top pair flush draw. That didn't really improve anybody.
I gave Maverick a flush draw now, too.
That's true. I improved Maverick. Good for him.
115.
Much respect to J Carbs. For sure.
Get to 115, Maverick did. All right. I don't think Darren can call this with just 1 pair.
Darren's had a
does have the diamond
Darren's had a
draw,
bit of
too.
a swingy night himself.
Yeah.
Darren might be thinking that any diamond, any 4 might be good.
That's what I said.
All of them?
If you want. You can see them anyway.
Darren's like, you want to play for? You can do all of it?
Like if you guys have violence.
You know, the one I loved is Rudy's trying to beg him if he wants to run it twice before he called him.
RF Sanchez, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you hanging out.
Alright.
Well, RF
Sebastian
Sanchez,
D,
Set of 9s.
thank you
this-
for following.
RF Sanchez, this area is mainly a Hold'em area.
Tin Cup 17, thank you for the follow. Yeah, I mean, that's really hard to Falcon for Russ. Thank you for the follow. It's hard to get enough guys to play Omaha, especially now. Like, we're still sorry, there's another follow I missed. We're still getting our feet wet, basically, in this arena, if you will. Once word kind of gets out about our program and like people can be on TV, they can come hang out with us. I think we'll maybe possibly have more Omaha players in our arsenal. But right now, you know, getting 9-10 guys to come play Omaha game is fairly difficult, especially ones that have pockets big enough that they might be stuck.
Yeah, because this is such a
$1,100?
swingy game. You could lose 2 or 3 weeks in a row and lose big money.
How's Porsche feeling?
And you know,
Ryan, that's a really funny comment, by the way. So yeah, so I mean, Hold'em is still, you know, gonna be everyone's favorite. It's easy to dissect. It's easy for us to talk about. You know, that's what everyone knows the most about. So, you know, I might have one take on someone's line choice of a hand, and there might be 5 people in chat that have all differing opinions, possibly all correct. So Hold'em is just a little easier to for us to all have fun with. But this is obviously super fun to watch because
it's just insane.
you know every pot is like 5 times bigger than in a normal Hold'em pot.
Pete with an interesting hand here. He's hoping to flop a big draw here.
Thank you everybody in chat. You guys are so kind. We do appreciate all the kind words you send us our way. Like I said before, we wouldn't be here without you.
5 players.
It would make a whole lot of sense for us to sit here and just talk to ourselves. So you guys chatting and telling us how much you like us really means that's super ton.
Check.
And Pete does flop big.
Finally, right?
Yeah.
Maverick.
Look at he's tapping his foot over there. He's like, oh brother.
Oh, and he might get some action because Maverick has a straight also.
As they say, the rear end of the straight.
Yeah.
Not the super rear end, but he has
Still the
rear end.
sucker end.
But Maverick also has a flush draw with it.
Oh, he did. I didn't see
So,
that.
you know, he's going to be pushing the action pretty strong here.
Yeah, I think Pete's going to be pushing it right back.
Yep.
Raise.
These guys are going to probably get in the middle here, I would imagine.
200, Rudy.
I don't think anybody else is going to hang out with him in
Yeah.
Tango. Because Maverick right now, he might think that Pete is just raising a flush draw. He might have like ace X
Right.
of clubs, and he's trying to push him off of it, trying to get it in the middle just because. But why have a minute? Welcome Brent to the table. Welcome Brent.
Oh, Brent came in.
Brent is one of our guys from the chat room. He lives in the area. He knows a lot of these guys, and he was like, "Well, heck, let me get on that table tonight." So he drove on over, waited for his seat to open up, and here he is.
And Craig Pullen, T-Rex will not be back next week. He lives in Las Vegas. He was just in town for that week.
Who's that?
Somebody was rooting for T-Rex to come back.
He was a crowd favorite.
I don't see any version of this where he can call here.
No, it's just you're just getting in the middle.
Yeah.
What was right past the
The pod's so big right now. It's just all in call.
Yeah, all in and a call. Here we go.
It's like almost act like a campground. I mean,
I'll get the straight with the flush draw.
Well, it has Mickey as all in, but Mickey is not in this hand.
Pete needs to fade. Oh, wow, that's a lot more outs. Runner, quads. That's sick.
That is super. Oh, they ran it twice. We didn't see it, but they ran it twice.
Oh,
So Maverick had the very, very pretty first hand, and the second hand ended up going Pete's way. That is super ill. Like, I mean, it's one thing, hit a club, whatever, turn the river, runner quads, no big deal.
that's awesome.
hey Mike, thanks.
Live straddle. Or wait, maybe not.
Knows to do. I like it. They shouldn't laugh. They should not scoff in your face when you're talking about runner quad draws. They are real. So real. Hey, Rahig, you know a lot about Omaha? I do. I think our female audience would love the sound of a British accent.
We're just playing a friendly game. We don't need to get control.
Oh, and I did figure out why our first player left the game. He didn't know it was Omaha. Thought we were playing Hold'em tonight.
Oh, who was that?
Paul Booth.
Oh,
He
okay.
left real early.
I just thought we kicked him out because
I thought so
they didn't like
too.
his hat.
I thought he was just
Time to go.
trying to get the amount of data down that the computer was processing.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, oh, maybe they're just gonna scrap him and allow the computer to have a little more
Yeah.
freedom. But
He had never played Omaha before in his life, they said.
oh, we didn't force him to play. That'd been a great quote unquote teaching tool.
That's what I keep telling Dan. Suited Dan, he needs to get in it. He would love this game if he started playing it. He's such a
Yeah,
degenerate.
he's definitely a degen, but like
Back to you, Darren.
I feel like people don't understand the amount of skill you need to have to play it. I mean, obviously we were watching Mickey, like he hasn't been playing like A+ by any means, but
More players.
it's like I don't know. I think you should have a pretty good threshold of the game before you start playing these stakes.
Oh, these stakes? Probably not. I meant just in general play Omaha. Mickey flops an open-ended straight draw. So does Pete with the top pair.
Yeah, Brent is no noob. Brent's a wild man. I mean, heck, he's got a game named after him. Brent and A-hole.
What do you make?
Up and down for Mickey. Up
Yeah,
and down
but
for Pete.
But if he hits the 10,
Heads up.
Pete's
guys.
got a bigger straight with the jack.
First move.
Oh, where's the pain?
Check.
Now Pete's got the
Pete's
flush
got
draw.
the flush draw too.
155.
5 of diamonds for the win.
Yeah. I'm thinking Pete's going to bet it pretty big here. 5 of diamonds for the win.
Right? 5 of diamonds for the win. What's up, Fake Claw? No Hold'em today. Next week. Next week we'll be back.
Last 2 pair.
Hey, Rahig. I think. Oh, lets him to go. I guess that's the point of it, but yeah, just a flight in the living cost, no big deal. You can come hang out in my futon. How does that sound? So Pete is definitely healing.
Pete rebought twice while I was out there.
Nah.
Yes.
Well,
Added
Oh, I
on.
forgot- I
Added on. I don't know how
I
much.
forgot he chopped that big one.
Yeah. So he's in for more than the original buy-in. I know that. At least twice.
Yeah. I mean, we warned our players. If you're coming to play tonight, bring some cheddar because this is not for the faint of heart. And if you're sitting there like, I'm coming with my $200. Well, guess what? That's not usually gonna fly.
Yeah, you're gonna get one bad beat and be done.
Yeah. And you're gonna go crying to your ATM sometimes so you can eat lunch tomorrow.
After this, yeah. This will be the last.
Live
Omaha.
straddle.
Hold on, I need,
Quick question in the chat. Is that the Bart Hansen?
I doubt it. I bet
Yeah,
it's
you're breaking my heart.
If so, welcome, Bart.
Brent and Darren. Brent and Darren.
Thank you for hanging out.
Brent's good.
If you've not followed yet,
go.
go ahead and click that follow button.
Let's go.
All right, Darren, we're good.
Back to you, Darren.
Okay, Darren, now you can look at your cards then.
Excellent.
That confirms that this is the Bart Hansen. So, Bart, thank you for hanging out.
Big fans
7
here.
players.
Huge fans. Dan's even bigger fan. Sorry, I'm not sure why I even went there. That's
Rudy with
so
top
mean.
2 here.
Check.
Crushing the kings and the queens of Harry.
Well, that's a big hand.
Go ahead.
Rudy.
Check.
30 in the back.
So Bart, since we have you here, can we ask you a quick question? Would you be interested in doing a Skype interview with us that we could air on one of our later broadcasts? I know our fans would love to see you and hear what you have to say.
My left.
Oh, wow. Mickey with 3
That
jacks
one-
in his hands hits the last jack.
Wow, how's he even get there?
Jennifer.
Oh,
Oh my gosh,
that's brutal.
this is the pain. This is the and Rudy and Mikey or Mickey, whoever one you call them.
Like a call.
Oh, what?
Jack's full.
Where's the
What?
pot? Where's your pot, bro?
What did Rudy just called?
What happened? What happened was
That's the second time he's done that, isn't it?
so he gets
With the second full house just flatted on the river.
goodness. Rudy needs to eat a cupcake.
I'll be honest. I don't know Omaha that well, but I just can't do that.
This?
You got to get some money in the middle, my friends.
It's on Manchester. Akron Baptist.
Chat goes, "Oh, Rudy." Yeah, I couldn't agree more.
What's over there?
I mean, you get it. Obviously, you think you have the best hand when you flop 2 pair, but then you maybe get a little nervous on the turn when you get someone coming along. Then you basically smacked like your nut out, and you're just like womp womp.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm baffled.
Yes,
I'm
poker,
speechless.
Yes, poker night. He just flatted with second nuts. Like that's
Keep in there, huh?
that's a huge mistake.
Okay. I need to.
We do serve up quads out here pretty often.
Little spot there that
He could have got back all that money he lost in that one pot to him.
Yeah, and Mickey's never folding.
No.
Yeah, I just.
Like obviously, like
15.
the hands beat him, but Mickey obviously did not bring his fold button tonight. Like no problem. Appreciate it, Bart. Thanks for hanging out. For our first night of PLO, I think it's going fairly smoothly.
After a few technical glitches at the beginning,
I think that was when Dan was running things. Now we got the boss Paul Moskowitz on the chip counter. Things are working a lot better.
Poker Pete flops a straight. Anybody with a flush draw out there? Maverick with a big flush draw in, top pair.
That's 100.
Appreciate it, Bart. I'm not sure why I'm talking because we got B Million taking care of things behind the scenes right now. So
Yeah, let's concentrate on what's going on here.
Maverick just folded the second nut flush draw. That's a little surprising.
Yeah, that's a little weird.
But
But once
A little
again,
surprised by that.
a lot of times you just don't want to be drawn to second nuts for big money.
I don't know. I guess it's. I talked about it earlier. It's like if you got it, you got it. But it's
Well-
like I don't know. Just
Well, there's a difference between having it and drawn to it.
yeah, isn't that the point? That's what we're here to do.
Some of Brent's mascara.
Painting paintings and drawing the draws.
Is that Darren?
You get some of your mascara.
You know, if you
fill in.
got it, I'm never folding it, but I don't know if I can draw to second nuts for $100.
I don't know.
grab
And then,
it.
I'm a wild man.
if you don't hit the flop, with his stack, he's probably damn near committed.
Somebody's hooting and hollering in the other room. I think it's Dan. I think that cupcake's getting to his brain.
The guy sitting there with the iPad device is running our chip count. He's the one that keeps updating all the chip count information into the computer so we can keep giving you an updated chip count on the pot size and everybody's stacks.
It's a very tedious and thankless job, but I'm going to ruin that right now and say thank you, Tony. Thank you, Dan. Thank you, Paul, for all running the manual chip tracker.
That does get boring. I've done it.
Look at Jerry checking.
Because you almost can't watch the
Keeping
action.
an eye on that.
Like, you're so caught up in just trying to make sure you have everything going on correctly that you kind of don't realize what the heck's going on.
Especially a game that, with all the big bets we got going here, you don't want to miss anything.
You know what I always say? I like big bets and I cannot lie.
You other brothers might deny it.
Kick me under the table.
When a dude comes in with an itty bitty bet, I say, get out of here. I lost it, guys. I was going so strong and I lost it.
Yeah, we got jacks and kings and
All the tens.
Brent with the ace queen.
There's some tens for you guys.
30s.
Tan. Give me a tan.
Pete, River Room Pete, but he hasn't been heard from lately.
And number 2.
I forgot he was here. I mean, the purple shirt makes him stand out a little bit, but
This is a chopped pot now, I believe. Isn't it? No,
no,
it's
Kings.
2 cards. That's
Kings
right.
are still
God.
Kings are still in the lead. B million in chat. Crushing. Wow, he goes.
I hope you don't have a 10.
I do. But then I got a king. You probably got an ace.
No, it's tens full of kings.
10's full of kings.
You got jack.
I got jacks, yeah.
Welcome to the. So both those guys didn't really read their hands correctly. So one guy thought he had quad tens with a king. The other guy's like, I got quad tens with a king too. I hope you don't. I hope you don't have a. I hope you don't have a ten.
I,
Well, there's all
I
of them
did,
out
I
there.
did the same thing earlier. Well, sort of the same thing. I thought I was talking to Dan about a hand, and I'm going, he's just drawn to the jack. He's just drawn to the jack, and then all of a sudden I'm like, or no, he can hit the 4 and 5. Both of them had trip kings.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to. How do I want to say this? To train your eye to remember and understand all the potential outs.
Well, the worst part was I had it right, and then I changed my mind.
Yeah, that'll happen. So Mickey, that is vastly incorrect. Mickey's got probably like 12,
Okay, Pete.
maybe not
See you
13.
later on. Probably this weekend somewhere.
So yeah, those chip counts are a little off, but
Those chip counts are way off because
I
there's
think
no way Pete's got 800, is there?
no, the problem is, well, Pete might, but what was I gonna say? Oh, they keep running it twice. The software can't.
Yeah.
Software can't hack that. So it's like, so they're not quite accurate.
Welcome, Crush Live Poker.
Call. 20's a bet now.
Sounds good to us.
Call.
How do you get that name Maverick?
Call.
I put a Halloween game here and we had
I'm a little jealous.
I'd love to hear Bart's thoughts on some of this.
Or Dave or Oace.
Yeah.
They're all very, very smart gentlemen. It's kind of funny to be on the other side of this for once.
Yeah.
Usually we're the ones on our computer watching Bart and Dave and
7
Oace
players.
and all those cool, awesome people at Live with the Bike
Check.
and Crush Live Poker.
Check.
There. 140.
The chat is just it's like a I don't know, like an amoeba. It just runs around doing whatever it wants and it's just awesome.
Darren has a set of sevens, but what's Brett got here?
140 still.
Big draw.
Shocker. Big old draw.
Just me and you.
Harry has to be so bummed right now.
I got 7. I got 7.
Ooh, drama.
Wait, hold on. You want to do anything? Nah, no. Oh, yeah. All right, bud. You got
Drama.
Brent asking if he wants to run it twice.
Oh, well, that's
Darren
not good.
says no and takes it down.
Darren getting back on the side of healing.
Sorry, man. That's group deck stuff.
Brent and Darren are good friends. They play in a league together. Not here.
What's the name of that league?
It's the old poop truck league,
Poop truck. That's
which
right.
I never got an explanation for. I'm not sure if someone works for the septic company or if someone dropped a dookie in someone else's truck. I have no idea.
That could be with those guys.
It very well could be. I know they drink awful beer at times, and they force each other to drink it as a joke. And yeah, but they are good guys. They brought us the sweeten the pot idea, which is awesome. It's worked out really well for me because I always get free cupcakes. So
That you never eat.
I know I always pass them out to somebody else. I feel like other people, they need them.
I didn't eat one tonight. I shared.
I mean, I did get a little bit jealous watching Dan scarf his.
Yeah.
I had to play a little trick on Dan. I waited till he ate it. You know what a germophobia is, right?
Oh, I heard all about this.
Oh, did you?
Well, I didn't hear his reaction. I heard you.
Oh,
I heard
yeah.
you talking about it, and we were
He was
losing it.
not happy when I told him.
Did he keep it all down?
Yeah, but he was a little bit upset.
Is that why he left? Did you make him so mad he left the booth?
No, I wasn't quite that mad, but he wasn't. He didn't want me to finish his story. He's like, "Don't tell me. Just don't tell me, and I'll be okay." So I went ahead and
Did you tell me you just saw Mark come out of the restroom?
I know.
Without washing his hands?
I should have done something like that.
Hey, Mickey, you're so fine, you blow my mind. We're checking
15
off.
more.
A lot of pretty hands out there, and then there's Brent. No
It's a
surprise.
straight draw.
5 more. 15 more.
So they limped around. Pete made a 15,
Nothing higher than 5.
and everyone's gonna call.
I was thinking Brent had a straight draw, and it was somebody's hand I was looking at. There were so many hands up on the board.
Yeah, that wasn't the flop.
Feel it.
Brent does flop a straight draw though. 5-3.
It's a 2-4 out there.
I think so. Suck it to me now. Kapuya. Give me the flop.
We can get an overhead shot, please.
Check.
There it is.
Yes, and 2 hearts. So Rudy's got a gut shot straight and a big flush draw.
There it is.
And Rudy gets here with the nut flush.
I don't think there's gonna be too much to go against though. I don't think anyone can really stand too much heat.
Oh, it's 105. So
There it is.
105.
There we go. Technology, beautiful thing.
So how much did Rudy bet? 105.
105 into 80?
Ready to bluff down there, Rudy?
I was
What's
going to say,
going
how
on?
did that
Show
work?
the bluff. It's good for the game.
Yeah, right.
That was,
Ooh, a little testy there from Rudy. Yeah, right. I ain't showing no bluff. What are you talking about?
If you just got these ones now, I'm figuring these ones.
where do you want to hand I had it?
Team Rudy blowing up. But I do welcome everyone that's new to the stream tonight. We are here every Tuesday night at 7 o'clock Eastern Time. So go ahead and follow us to get your notifications in your email or text, however you guys get them. And come back every Tuesday. New players, different stakes, different styles of play. Maybe sit and go, maybe cash. We're all over the place. We do it all around here.
Yeah, we're talking about getting sit and goes going, maybe even some 2-5 game going.
Sure. Some satellites to our local casino to play some of the bigger games up there. We are having a new quarterly tournament up at the Cleveland Horseshoe. I think it's a $1,500 buy-in,
1,500.
3-day event. So maybe we'll start running some satties to that.
Coming in, huh?
May 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, I believe.
Oh, 4-day event.
Yeah.
2-day
But
ones?
2-day ones, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's not the biggest poker room in the history of
afraid.
poker rooms, so
Yeah, I believe they have, what, 30 tables?
yeah.
20.
Carry that good first lead.
I just call.
Yeah.
I think it's gone now.
No,
He made it five.
call, raise.
He has to bet 5 when he comes in.
He just called.
5, 5, 5, 20.
I think Mickey's getting a little irritated. And a hush falls over the crowd.
Let's see, where are we at here? What happened? Oh, Maverick raised it to 20. I see.
Call.
What's Poker Pete got? Aces.
Now you're asking questions.
As does Harry.
That doesn't bode well for either one of them.
No, not the best.
And neither one of them has flush draws with it.
Nope. Darren says, what the heck?
I think there's a few players in the what the heck attitude right now. Trying to get unstuck.
Spectators for it, right?
6 players.
How are you feeling that no one likes Mickey? That's just, like, I was out there for a second. That's like the general feeling I get from the table. I think he's had a couple comments that didn't land all that well.
Darren?
Wow, there's not a whole lot going.
Maverick.
A little dinky flush draw. That's it.
Yeah, a couple of top pairs and gutter ball draws.
So Poker Pete has the aces and a little baby flush draw with it, so.
And now he's got a gut shot straight.
130.
That's a man's bet right there. Is he gonna get it done?
This is where we got to find out. Maverick's got top pair.
And Maverick has played with Pete a lot in our Hold'em games, so they have history, just not PLO history.
They had history before they started playing with us.
Oh, sure.
And he calls with top pair and a gutter ball draw and a pair of jacks. Pete's still the best.
I wonder if Pete feels like he has to bluff.
150.
Oh, he goes value size? Interesting.
Take a little trip to Value Town.
Very interesting bet size, which is why Maverick is chomping away at that gum. I assume he has gum in his mouth. He might just be chewing on the side of his cheek. I have no idea. What do you think, Paul?
I don't know. Not sure what he's going to do here. One pair's a tough. One pair's a tough.
I was gonna
call.
say 70-30 folding, but
Yeah,
then he
one
looked.
p-
Then he
one-
looked, and I was like, "That's kind of cheating,"
Yeah, one pair is a tough draw.
which makes Pete's bet that much more sick.
That's.
I think Pete thinks he got one off.
I would think I did with just a pair of aces.
Screw you.
I feel like Maverick is still like trying to bore a hole through Pete's head right now. Yeah, poker night. Pete is probably he's one of our better players at the table. He's been cleaning up in our Hold'em games. I'm not sure what exactly he's in for in this game, but he's got to be in the plus now.
At least getting close anyway. I know he's in for a bare minimum of 700. And possibly more than that.
I'm just glad all of our software is working better now.
Yeah.
We had some situations earlier on, and I'm just glad that everything is nice and peachy now.
Our RFID table was having trouble at the beginning of the night reading the cards, but we seem to have figured out the problem.
Yeah.
That's a raise.
So welcome everyone in our on our stream right now. If you haven't already,
Pete
give
with
us
the
a
big
follow,
raise here.
so we can be friends forever.
John with another. That's a pretty good hand there. I like John's hand a lot.
4 players.
Yeah, John hands is it's awfully pretty.
And Pete flops top pair and a nut flush draw.
Darren?
He's heating up.
Yeah. I'm thinking we're gonna see a pretty good sized bet by Pete here. Yeah.
John's into figuring out business right now too. He's like, eh.
Well, Pete's got top 2 in the nut flush draw.
And he still is only 48%.
What's Brent do here with an open-ended straight flush draw?
And Darren with bottom 2.
And an overpair.
And Brent's not gonna mess around. He's actually, you know what? He likes to call sometimes. Not sometimes. He likes to call.
Oh, you know, if he got that straight flush, well, he don't have much of a stack.
3 players.
Brent's got 310.
Does he?
Yeah.
I'm all in.
That is 5.
All in.
All in.
I wonder what was so funny. I didn't realize he only had $5.
All in for 8.
125.
Thank you so much, Bart. Appreciate it. 8 beans for old Johnny boy. So Brent is still on the old 6 ball, huh?
3 players, 1's all in.
Good luck, Owen.
Thanks for the follow, Bart. Making it official.
And John hits his straight.
902, Big Dad 902. Thank you for the follow. So John makes it straight. Pete's gonna win the side pot, and Brent's gonna be like, "Man, that stinks. That really stinks." I think that's what the chat imagines Brent's voice sounding like. Guys, this really just is so just stinks so much.
I had top pair. What are you talking about? No.
Well,
Turn top 2. Diamond draw.
So Pete gets a little bit back from his losing hand there, but
Get some of
he
it
wish he
back.
had that whole 505. Let me tell you.
At that point, I was getting the most I could for my money.
good hand all in. That's what I'm talking about right there.
There's another shot of our chip counts, which
It is
we
completely
don't
wrong.
think are right, but
Should have respected my all.
it guess gives you an idea of what kind of money we have on the table.
Fold, it's not your all in, I don't respect.
Looks like we got some Omaha pros in the chat. Darren back to his massaging ways.
He's really struggling with that, isn't he?
Yeah, for some reason his spot is being a little finicky.
I'm short 27. Give me a short at
15.
Oh boy.
Call. 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 Call.
Pete with the big drawn hand.
So I was
again.
watching in chat, all I could hear my headphones was call,
Call.
call,
Call.
call.
6 players.
Nat McCoy, I agree, but it is their money, and if they want to run it twice, we've decided to let them run it twice.
Check.
I agree. I gamble.
Yeah. Well, I never run it twice.
Because you are a full-grown, studly
Well,
individual.
I just figure if I'm going to gamble, if I'm going to win it, I'm going to win it. I don't want to chop a pot.
Poker Pete's got a pretty awesome hand right now. Open-ended with the flush draw.
Call.
See, now he wants to get heads up against Harry because, oh wait, Harry's got a set.
Harry's
too.
got 3 5s. So
3 5s and the open. I didn't see the 3 5s. I was just looking at the open-ended straight.
everyone's got something to party with this one.
Yeah.
You were saying
Nerd voice, welcome my
You
man.
didn't get me in time.
You missed it earlier. We were peeking.
Heads up.
Peeking in the stream.
First, Harry.
Harry holds on to his lead.
200.
Slim lead.
He bets 200.
Is that all of his monies?
Yeah.
He got $7 behind.
197.
I'm not sure if Pete'll. I'm pretty sure he's going to call this. He's flipping here. Yeah.
So Pete obviously knows the math pretty well.
Whatever you want.
Yeah, I'll show mine.
Oh, wow. Wrap with hearts.
Twice.
We got a set.
Basically
All
a coin flip.
We're running it 32 times.
Pete gets there the first time.
Drop it.
I heard a chop, so you
Yeah.
didn't see the second one, but looks like the 3-5s held on for the second go around.
Wow.
Nerd Voice, you just made my night. I was gonna go home tonight and be like, man, I really miss Nerd Voice, but here you are, right in the nick of time.
What's the top amount? You know? 100.
Xerxes, I remember that name.
Well, no, because they took the
100
money
plus
back. so-
197.
Yeah, 297 actually.
Yeah, 197 on our last
Yeah.
strap.
Well, I'm guessing Mr. Harry over there, aptly named. Oh, it's God, they ran that one
Live
twice.
straddle, live straddle, fine.
Little tidbit from Bart Hansen there that some casinos, if they let you run it twice at the low stakes, charge you a double rake on it.
Icky dog do. What's up, Sir Donk-a-lot? Thank you for the follow. Crush Live Poker. Thank you for the follow as well, and for hosting. We appreciate it
They don't
greatly.
they don't let us run it twice up at the Horseshoe, do they? I've never seen it done.
No,
If I could go
I've never seen anyone ask.
Yeah,
To be honest with you, I feel like Mickey hasn't played like he did in the first hour and 20 minutes or so.
15 now.
No, he hasn't played near as aggressive. Well, I think a lot of it
It
was.
wasn't even aggressive. It's just like
Well, he got stuck early.
No fold button. Like
Yeah.
he was just going crazy.
Well, I think a lot of it was he got stuck early. He didn't win. He played 3 or 4 hands
Yeah.
and lost some decent sized pots, and then got
Even
stuck for a
though
couple
against
hundred.
against Rudy, he should have lost a huge one, and he didn't.
4 players.
That is something we key in, Bart.
40.
No, they do have that set up, don't they? Automatic when they show
Yeah,
the cards.
yeah, ahead of time.
Yeah, no, we've got that set up so whenever somebody follows.
I'm sure B Million can fill you in on some of those questions. So you got Pete here with top set and a flush draw, Maverick with the 4th nut flush draw and a gut shot, and Mickey with 2 pair.
3 players.
And Mickey picks up
Mickey has a flush draw. So as soon as we talk about Mickey not goofing around too much, here he is. It's the Queen 8-10-4.
How much do you think Pete bets here?
140.
140, not quite pot.
How often do you think Mickey calls? How many times out of 100?
About 99.
I was going for the straight 100. And now he's just covering his mouth. I think he knows that like he's behind, and he's just like trying to hold it in if any of his cards get there. Little does he know that his queen and 8 are dead. He's just looking for a flush. Little does he know.
Heads up, guys.
And that's not going to do it. And Pete's going to end up winning a big fat fatty. How much can Pete get off of the Mickey stack?
470.
You bet 470. I mean, it probably should make 420 for the fans, but it's kind of bluffy, doesn't it? He bets half pot earlier
Yeah, and
with
then
one
bets-
pair. Now he's got a set.
It
And
looks like a
and he's
missed
blasting.
big flush draw.
I think he's balancing his range here. Everyone's on Team
Yeah,
Pete.
but like I said earlier, 2 pairs, just such a
It's poopy.
yeah in this game.
Oh, Mickey's leaving?
Looks like it.
Everyone lock the doors. Lock the doors, everybody.
But, we're done.
So I'm curious how accurate that stat is now. I mean, that's another $400 pot that he just won. So
Yeah.
you think Mickey knows that he does stuff like that?
One-
1-1 in Maverick stat.
Yeah, I don't know.
Sorry, I lost my train of thought. You think he knows that he's like an underdog in this game now? So he's like, I'm gonna take the money and run.
I don't know.
I mean, it wasn't quite a hit and run,
On that wall.
No, absolutely wasn't a hit and run.
but anytime we see that much money come off the table, you're just bummed as all get
That
out.
was built in on purpose.
So we're gonna get Mickey out of here, take him over to the
About to
old
go live
cashola station. But remind everyone, if you haven't followed us yet, please hit that little follow button. We'd love to see you every Tuesday night at 7 o'clock Eastern Time here on Twitch. And if you want to watch any of our past broadcasts, you can either watch them here on Twitch or you can watch them on our website at pokeronair.com. It'll have all of our past broadcasts in full HD for you. Do you have anything to add, my friend?
No, you're doing a wonderful job.
I feel like you should just been like
I'm just sitting here to
Stroking
look
your
pretty.
mustache.
Oh yeah.
Cantor Park. Thank you for the
Next
follow.
time. Next time we get it.
That'll
off.
work. Yes, you're right. Paul does have a killer stash. What's up, Nick? 36 Hundo. Thank you for the follow as well. Paul's stash is not messing around, guys.
Yes, Bart, that's what he's doing. He's keeping the accurate chip counts as best he can. We've thrown it off quite a bit tonight by running it twice, and we're not able to keep up with that.
Yeah, usually our hold'em counts stay fairly on point.
25.
But yeah, like we said, running it twice, so
Call.
it'll give the software some issues. Flash Gordon, we got Cleveland Brown in the house. It's like Brent's not getting his cards read. He might only have one card for all we know.
I don't think Brent even cares right now.
No. A day shift, I'm assuming you would like to see him at any point, anywhere.
Your button there.
Somebody evidently that knows Mickey is rooting for him to come to the shoe tomorrow with all the money he just left with.
With the red cards, maybe that's the right combination.
About to go live. Straddle.
Look at that strudel burger going on his hand.
Pete finally racking chips now. It was a long way to get there, but he finally did it.
Sure.
You gotta be feeling pretty good. You know, adding on twice, making sure he had a nice topped off chip stack.
5 to go live.
You could sense the frustration in Pete. I don't think he tilted, but you could see it possibly happening.
I think he was annoyed that Mickey was winning. I think he knew that like his skill level was a little bit higher than his, and he was just like frustrated that he was the one getting all the monies. But Pete made a strategic move on the table and moved to Mickey's left, and I think that was a pretty smart play on his part.
I didn't even realize we lost River Room Pete.
Yeah, he got felted on that 10 10 10 10 10 10 10
Oh,
board
that's right.
when he had jacks versus kings.
Check.
So far.
Darren's got a 4
But he's not a hot.
and a gut shot.
And he bets it.
John's open-ended. I think you're just like
With an overpair, too.
It's been the right combo, huh?
Like later tater.
What do you have there?
Yeah, yeah. Rohiga was definitely a plus EV move to
Yeah.
to move a couple of seats down from Mickey.
I think that had a lot to do with it.
That'd be
too.
the most. That's probably like the most true statement that's been in chat all night.
Yeah. You guys didn't stick around?
And we got an hour drive back.
Oh, you guys
Someone else racking up?
Where are you at?
Was that in the background?
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
In the hood.
I heard somebody asking if people were sticking around.
Univar. It's a chemical distribution.
Maybe if they knew Bart Hansen was watching, they'd want to play for another day and a half straight.
It looks like we're losing Harry.
There's one down the line, I think it's called Danny. They're pretty big chemical company. Dawn Chemical, you know them? Up there?
Yep.
Hey, nice meeting all you guys.
Oh, that's okay. See ya. Harry Maverick. Poker.
I just heard a Harry Maverick. That just sounds like a
He walked away.
dirty sex move. One of them Harry. Yeah, there you go. There you go. You're back on track now.
I was about to answer a question for Bart Hansen, and you made me laugh.
Oh, my bad.
Bart, we have those on YouTube and also our high def shows on pokeronair.com. You can check all our past shows on there.
That's 20 now. Paul. Paul. 3 players.
Rudy the suited ace. John with a pair of ladies. Brent with 2 sevens.
Rudy had a pretty good night.
Yeah, I wonder what would happen that hand where he had
yeah.
aces versus the wrap. See Pete, thank you for the follow. We had a couple Pete's at the table tonight, so you were probably doubly happy. Danny Buzz 11, thank you for the follow. What's the happening here?
Not too much.
I think it just turned into a staring.
Brent.
I think it just turned into a staring contest really quick.
Brent bet his sevens, huh?
Raise. 150 is about.
150.
With queens.
How did this pot get so big?
I have no idea.
They were just having a staring contest, and now it's like, there's $1 million in the middle.
I was pretty sure, yeah, Brent didn't have much of anything, did he?
No, just 2 sevens, I think.
In a gutter ball draw.
2 sevens was 5-6. I mean, he had a straight draw.
Oh, Johnny. Wasn't the only thing I had a feeling that was probably.
There's a nice shot of John after winning that pot.
As our director Len calls it, it's the hero shot after they win the.
I like
Get the
that.
close up of them stacking chips.
It's like their one shining moment. Since we are in the middle of March Madness here.
Yeah, John hasn't had a whole lot of them tonight.
No, he's had like really not so shiny moments. They should make it like automatic, like double straddles from here on out.
Yeah, well, this short-handed game should. I thought the action would really ratchet up, but probably won't.
We'll see. We'll see what's going on with Maverick and Pete. Those guys are generally the guys that fuel the fire. Yeah, we're on like what? What floor are we on?
This is the 21st floor. I believe.
21st floor. Blackjack.
5 players.
5 players, all in for 5.
Check.
High above downtown Akron, Ohio.
Overlooking the blimp.
I'll check.
I almost said beautiful downtown, but
Ooh, burn. Akron burn.
who's got
Well,
the pairs? John D.
A
with
lot of aces.
Pete bets 10. The jacks just call. Don't know. I think Brent's disguising his cards so everybody on the chat can quit making fun of him.
That could be.
Check. Check. Check.
Yeah, absolutely. The skyline
John's gotta win,
is
right?
real.
John has to win, right?
John or
No
Brent?
question. Brent's does nothing.
Yeah, I have no idea what he's got. I'm not sure he does either. I think he's just calling to see if he can win.
Last one of the night.
Sweet.
Nice.
Uh-oh. I see cupcakes. That can only mean one thing. It's time to sweeten the pot.
5 on that plate on the way over.
So this hand will be brought to you by Just Desserts. You can find her on Facebook if you look up Just Desserts on Facebook, and you can give her a shout out saying, "Hey, I saw them cupcakes in that poker show, and they look delicious." And let me tell you, they are delicious. So give her a drop her a line on Facebook. She make you some cupcakes for yourself.
Great. Darren, big win.
Do you know how much I love Cadbury eggs? Like it's
No.
only, I mean, it's basically the only reason Easter comes around for me.
Oh, really?
Oh, I love them.
I'm going to put in a special request sometime here for the next time she makes cupcakes.
What's that?
Boston cream.
Oh, I knew you were going there. Take that, chat room. Run with it. My sidekick wants Boston cream pies. Cupcakes.
Those cupcakes are Cadbury egg cupcakes.
Call. 20.
We would never mess with anybody. We're not those kind of guys.
Absolutely not.
All right. 4 going on the flop here.
Check.
4 players. Who checks? Over to
Muck
you.
the Rags. Ooh, good name. I like that a lot. Thanks for the follow.
Check.
Big
King-
flop for John.
King
here.
Jack's out there. Up and down.
Check.
There it is. No waiting. Brent and John have the straight now.
And they're checking.
There's a bet of 25.
25 American dollars.
What? I think everyone just took a nap. I think people need to eat some more cupcakes.
Yeah.
Cupcakes and Red Bull. A steady
75.
diet. Cupcakes, Red Bull, and espresso.
Tony, we're going to 11. Is that right?
Somebody say it goes to 11? Goes to 11.
It's not me.
Yeah, sorry, 75.
Call.
Call.
Sounds like somebody just ripped the seat of their pants in the background. I don't know what was going on.
I think Mark was getting up from his seat out
Ooh.
there.
Squeaky one.
You playing that dirty, John?
I think that was his back.
Oh. Maybe you should do some yoga poses.
That's what I was just going to say. We
Actually,
ought
I
to
spit on these so you guys can't.
get him to go to
Our standards are very low.
pokerfitness.tv.
You're gonna spit.
Yoga for the poker player.
Well, I'm gonna take one. I'm gonna take one for my wife.
If you do that, your back will not sound like someone just unzipped a
Everybody's
corpse.
got that excuse.
So yeah, so go to
Pete's been using
pokerfitness.tv, learn some great moves to help you with your endurance at the table. And everyone knows endurance is a huge key in having a great winning session.
Oh, yeah. I know my back just kills me after sitting there for several hours.
I mean, if you're on a heater, you've been playing for 6-7 hours, you don't want to have to go home because your back's all locked up. You want to be able to go for that another 7-8 hours and take all the money from the casino. So go to pokerfitness.tv, learn some of those moves, and I promise you will be a better poker player for it.
Double straddle?
Oh, B million.
10 to go. Live double.
Would be.
You are the #1 troll.
Yeah, I got one. Thanks.
It's not gonna go more
Well,
than
Nat McCoy, we only run for a 4-hour broadcast, and
Went down.
some of the guys have already left. And it's hard to get people standing by to wait to play in a game. They might sit here for 4 hours and not get in.
Yeah, we're not a casino. We are a private media group that runs a poker game. So it's not like you can go play the slots or blackjack while you wait for your seat at the table. You get to sit here and chill out, hope a seat opens. And that's kind of hard to convince people to do that.
Tony, am I?
There used to be a lot of tires in Akron, but not quite so many anymore.
We're known as the rubber city, but we're not really burning a lot of rubber these days.
Over here. Check.
50.
50 is a bet.
John D with the big straight, and I don't know what Brent's got here. Probably nothing. Yeah.
Surprise, surprise. I feel like after that rubber joke, I feel like there should be some sort of condom thing I should say right now, but
Nice rainbow flop.
I'm not gonna lie, I got nothing. Hey, take your wink winks elsewhere, B-Million. Uh-oh, Darren. Darren might want to lose a pot or win a pot really quick.
Mickey would call it today.
Just saying. That 666 next to your name, never really a good thing. Unless you don't really care about that kind of stuff, then it doesn't really matter. But our biggest winner already took off for the night, so I think everyone else now is just trying to get back to even. Pete is up, but other than that, I think everyone else is just kind of
Rudy was up.
looking to. Yeah, Rudy's doing okay. Everyone's just looking to get back to even or so. Hey, we don't need any of those Joakim Noah quotes in our chat room. The Cavs are going to crush them. Eastern Conference Finals anyhow. As if they even get there.
Option.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, we're going to have to go get Suited Dan in here to close out the night. Let me see what he's doing.
Yeah, go. I can man the show. If you want to go tackle him somewhere,
Yeah, see if I can run him down.
see if you can get some of the cupcake crumbs out of his mustache.
There's our turn.
RSM 001.
What's that? Okay. Well, it looks like Suited Dan's not coming back, and I'm going to stay.
Welcome back. You know
good to be back.
You're mentally tapped out, but welcome back.
My dreams were my ticket out.
Ooh. I always love a welcome back Cotter reference. Plug Ugly. Thank you for the follow. Much appreciated, my friend.
Time to go live.
Yes, Poker Night, the game only runs when we are on air. If you want to see any of our past broadcasts, you can go to pokeronair.com, and we have
4 past broadcasts. You can check them out. They're all Hold'em, and they are delightful.
No, I'm good.
I lost my train of thought. Yes, Poker on Air. Our past broadcasts. You can come check them out. They are super good time. I'm there for all of them. Paul's there for most of them. And we.
I even played for a couple hours in one of them.
Yeah.
Not well, but I played.
You did just fine. Stuart Ace and Jacks for John. Darren with a couple ladies. I miss Mickey already, man.
This is a cash game. So 1-2 Omaha with a mandatory $5 bring-in.
Start with you, Maverick. Check.
3 Jacks for John.
Opening straight for Pete.
Over a pair for Darren and the nut flush draw.
Yeah, I was going to say, Darren's got a big hand.
30.
30's a bet now.
These min?
Yes, he did.
Call.
This is
He just flatted.
This is a wonky
And the
hand.
set of jacks flatted.
No, set of Jacks raised. That was a raise.
Oh.
Pete made a 15 and John made
Darren.
a 30.
Okay, Darren flatted. Okay.
Darren flatted with the flush
Two
draw.
players.
All right. Now that makes a little more sense. And the jacks get there.
Also, it gives Pete 3 threes.
Check.
Oh, yes, it does.
Check.
And it gets checked down.
Oh, that was going to be a queen. Pete's going to try to get some value here.
I thought it was going to be a 3.
that would have been the most pain we could have asked for. What's Darren thinking about?
He's betting 60 into what, 170? What's Pete here do with 3 threes?
He's the one that bet.
Oh, he bet?
Yeah, and for whatever reason, John just flat calls. I have no idea what's happening.
Wow. See the way this hand played out, I thought he bet.
Yeah.
That's like the 4th time tonight we've had big full houses.
And just calling.
Just flatting.
Just calling. Just, you know what? He's like, I'd like to make some more money, but I thought about it, and I was like, I'm just going to call.
Yeah.
Look at that tan man right there. The chat is so mad. I'm sorry, chat. I didn't do it.
Mandatory $5 bring-in means if you come in the pot, you can't limp in for 2. You must make a pot size raise to 5 just to come into the pot.
5 to go
Tell him.
live straddle.
Next time you get, comb your mustache when you do it. There it is. Ooh.
On the flop? No, after the river.
I'm not going to say what I was going to say. It was going to be so funny, though. You have no idea.
I was hoping maybe you'd be dumb enough to call.
Darren, Brent, took a peek.
5 to go live straddle, Rudy.
Brent, Maverick, Darren.
Ah, Tony.
Yeah, 3. Maverick and Darren.
Yeah.
All right, Maverick one.
Call.
Team Rudy with the Joe Montana. The 49ers. Thanks, Craig. Needed that.
Call. Call.
Sandwich, I do apologize for that
Roll that beautiful beam.
that goofy last hand that happened.
It's hard to figure out sometimes.
I'm rooting for Rudy.
Team Rudy.
Kerplop.
And flops a set. Good call.
Thanks.
I think Brent flopped a straight draw here, though, didn't he?
Yep.
Open-ended.
Yep, and he has an overpair of the queens. So queen 9 something, little one. We're gonna be on for about another 25 minutes or so.
Call.
What's the action here? We don't have it up on our screen now. I'm really curious.
3 bet 30. 122. That is 122.
Darren called.
Yes.
Brent went all in with his overpair in straight draw.
Call.
Why is Rudy would
Did Darren call there?
No, Darren called Rudy's bet and folded on Brent's bet.
Okay. Then Rudy wants to call there.
Yeah.
Twice or not?
Doesn't matter to me.
Oh, come on.
Draw and
What is with all this running it twice?
Because I mean it sounds fun. We used to watch the guys on TV do it.
Well,
There's a full house for Rudy. Eight or a king.
Nope.
And
And
Rudy holds up.
Rudy scoop-a-loops it.
That's the first one we've run twice where we
Yeah, that's
shifted,
the
isn't it?
first sweeper. So Rudy's having himself a pretty good night. I mean, he had that huge decision earlier on when he had the aces versus the draw hand, and I think he really regrets folding that. But that pot was what? If you would have called, it would have been like almost 2K.
It'd been over 2K if he called.
Wow, that would have set a record for us.
Yeah, that would. I was looking forward to that, and knowing that all the outs were gone for the wrap made it a lot easier for everybody to think. But
I think if you're just sitting there with two aces in that spot, I think obviously it sucks a ton, but I think you just had to fold. I mean,
I absolutely.
I was
agree
surprised.
with
I was
it.
actually surprised you took that long. If you would have called with just aces, I've been more surprised than if you would have snap folded. To be honest with you.
If all those outs are not gone,
shit.
he's probably an underdog.
That was gorgeous, BJ. Well done.
Did you give me Tony to do that?
Try to go, Darren.
I wouldn't know if you'd call this spoken word, Bart. This is more like blabbering into a thing that just sucks it into a computer. I'm practicing. I'm trying to make sure that I don't sound like I have a bunch of marbles in my mouth, but
Took us to get down to 5 before we
I
had
got that Ohio draw apparently. Rudy with top 2 here. But Pete with the gut shot and the flush draw.
String raise.
This could get fun.
So we got an interesting hand brewing
We do
here.
indeed. Rudy with top 2.
Oh, Pete with the
Pete with the straight and flush draw.
Heads up.
Pete with a little bit of a wrap there. 10 Jack Queen or any diamond. That gives Pete the big hand.
That works. That's a really good start. See, I've never played PLO with any of these guys, so I don't know like how strong like their hand reading ability is. Like when Rudy check called that flop, like, is he putting Pete on the old Jack 10 or pain? No pain. So I don't necessarily know Rudy's thought process.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. I found out Rudy has played some Omaha, but a lot of limit Omaha. I'm not sure how much pot limit Omaha he's played, and which really changes the game around quite a bit.
180.
Let's see if Rudy can figure this sucker out here. It's just our software saying that $2 a call. It just can't quite handle all of the information we're trying to give it. But we are up to casino standards when it comes to how the bring-in is played.
Tough call here.
Or I guess in this case, tough fold. I don't even. Oh, goes in.
Yeah.
And Darren rubs it in by saying he's got the nuts. Whoopsies.
Good bet.
I'm sure the chat has a couple questions they want to ask the players in our post-game roundup that we'll be having in about 20 minutes. Another reminder, you have about 20 minutes or so if you like our stream to please follow us. We appreciate your support. It's the best way for you to know when we are going live again. Otherwise, you can follow me on Twitter at t.1512. I will always be talking about when we're going live, things that happen in my week. I have a lot of funny retweets that I have out there, and I like Cleveland sports. So if you don't mind any of those things, you can follow me at t.1512. Otherwise, follow us here, and you will get all the updates in your email sent to you every Tuesday night.
What's the 5152 for?
I've already explained this.
Oh, not to me.
No, it's dorky.
Oh, okay.
Back before my wife and I started dating, her apartment number was 1512 in a complex where everything looked exactly the same, and it just etched into my mind. So on all my screen names, I'm a big sappy dork, and
I don't think that's dorky at all.
Put 1512 on
sweet.
everything. Yeah. Everyone grab a tissue.
Believe it or not, I'm a very sentimental guy.
Oh,
I like that kind of stuff.
That's probably why you've had so many ladies sitting where they were.
Yeah, exactly. Anywhere from with me. Let's see, Team Rudy with the straight draw.
What's up, Poker Night? Thanks for the follow on Twitter, my man. This is kind of a funky little hand, isn't it?
And Rudy gets here.
Didn't they both?
Oh, yeah, they do.
They have the same hand. Let's see who can be the most aggressive.
225 plus 85. 310? 310 total.
So this is interesting development. So Rudy puts Mav all in. obviously pretty darn scary. But Matt might just be tired of losing. He's just like, you know what, screw it. I'm in to win.
Cool. You want to run it twice or not?
I wouldn't bother, guys.
What was the question?
They want to know if
Oh.
they run it twice.
Got a 4-7 right now.
No, I think you're just looking.
So it doesn't matter if you run it twice.
It's still chop.
You can both got straight, right?
That's all our money in there too. Every bit of it, really.
Alright.
Well, I do know 7-9.
It'll be $1 extra. Hearts.
No, you guys say the last 15 minutes.
What's that?
No? Yep.
You tell her you just won $100, we'll give her 50, half of it. And 2 cupcakes.
Thanks for the follow, Bart.
With that.
I promise to say funny things so you can laugh your little way throughout your week.
At least twice a month,
Right
he'll
out
say
last
something
shadow.
funny on there. Now you're gonna have to start tweeting more.
Yeah. Probably just like pictures of like my haircuts and stuff.
That's all anybody really wants to see, I think.
My Wheaties I eat in the morning. Some
When you
wheat,
get your
some
beard-
wheat toast.
Show them when you're getting your beard trimmed.
Sure. Before and after shots.
Maybe show them a stack of white V-neck T-shirts you have at home.
I think I have like 20, to be honest with you guys. I think I have 20 V-neck white T-shirts that I got on a rotation. All right. I think this is always a part of the program. It's like, I think we should just do shots. Let's get everyone loosey-goosey.
It seems to happen every week when we get toward the ends. It
Papa
really,
W2474, thank you for the follow.
4 players.
Just a little quick reminder, we will be here every Tuesday night at 7 o'clock Eastern Time.
And we're looking to add other nights eventually.
Because you guys cannot get enough of me. I understand. You know, we're getting there. Take your time.
Rereader.
Darren is the master of the $10 bet.
Yeah, you know.
So I'm interested in like the psychology of like, you know, we run for 4 hours. It always seems to hit like the last 20, 25 minutes. It's just like everyone just like puts a cage around their chips.
Most of the home games I've used to play in, it was just the opposite.
Yeah,
Especially the guys that were stuck. You're
Heck yeah.
ramming and jamming, trying to get it in there, and
Of course, like we used to go, you know, we'd play until our friends would kick us out. Then in our last few hands, we used to do flips.
yeah,
Everyone throw in 10, 20 bucks. 7, 8 people. Whoever wins, wins. I mean, we're there to gamble. We're there to have fun. Especially when you're stuck. You're stuck and you win your flip and you're like, oh man, it's like I played for free tonight.
About to go live straddle.
What are we doing, Tom?
Darren Maverick.
B million, quit begging. Bart, I'm glad you get Bobby's his humor because it took us a long time to finally get it.
You see that real time or is it? I haven't.
some of us still haven't.
15
Right.
is the bet.
Bart and B million actually met one time.
Oh, really?
Out in Vegas, they did.
Call.
I'm sure Bart probably remembers
4
that.
players.
Well, Bobby was he was one of those guys that like the robot out in the street
You're first, Mr.
and was asking for change.
I'll pass.
Check. Check. Check.
It's a lot of queens. No one's got one.
Rudy with a
Same
straight
order.
draw though, and he gets there.
I'll pass.
Kerplop.
Check. Check. Check.
I'm gonna say I don't think Rudy's checking here.
No,
That is
no
check.
reason. I don't think anyone's gonna hang out with him either.
Yeah, that last call Rudy made
You're a winner. You're a
for that
winner.
180 really ate into his profits.
Shadow.
Mm-hmm.
Broadway.
He's only up a couple hundred now.
I'm trying to think, like, knowing what I know now, how I would have attacked this game. Like, you know, I go like Marty McFly back 3.5 hours, and I sat in this game.
Yeah, I've thought about it a lot.
It's hard to
but I
say
think-
because like there's been like questionable play on both sides, like people flatting with the basic nuts on the river, and then like I don't know, it's just been really interesting. Like I don't know if I even have come up with a conclusion of what I would have done differently. I think I probably would have bet more often than everybody else and probably called less, but
About to
I
go
don't
live
know.
stream.
I hate limping in all games, so I don't think I would have done a whole lot of that.
I know I would have played way too tight.
Wish I have a hand.
That's right.
Yeah, we're playing PLO tonight.
It's all man.
Ladomex,
For another 12 minutes.
Yeah, nice.
approximately.
That's smooth call.
Upstairs. 20's a pot, actually.
Pete's really locked it down since he won a couple big pots.
20?
Yeah, he really has.
Yes, sir.
For a while there, he was splashing around with just about anything.
A lot of times he actually ducks out a little earlier. He actually goes to school full time,
What's up,
so
guys?
these nights are kind of late for him because he has a pretty early Wednesday morning. But I don't think he wants to kill the game. He's just gonna ride it out.
Let's see, Maverick with a straight draw, flush draw.
There's a bet of 35, I believe. 35.
I caught some of that. I just don't want to play with you.
I got some of that, but you know what? I don't want to give you any bit of money. What pit? Oh, I guess. Wait. Darren just full top pair?
Yep, without even thinking about it.
Talk about locking it down. I don't even understand.
Plus, you got a cool nickname, so I don't want to do
Are we running ads? I didn't know we had ads.
that.
I didn't think we ran any ads tonight. We have run ads in the past.
No, I mean, I think Twitch ads, I think you're talking about.
Oh,
It doesn't have to be early.
I think you're out, Hig. I think you're right, man. I think that's probably like the most profitable way to play. Like just finding spots where like people are gonna obviously be calling you with like super weak hands and just getting max value like when you have it. Did you hear what Tony said? I didn't catch what he's saying. Oh, he's talking about whose hands are reading.
Oh, just call me Courtney.
I think you're right, Bart. I think like as soon as you load up, like a little 30-second or minute ad runs and then they go away. I think it's for all of them. Thanks, B Million, for
what are we
clarifying.
playing? Four-handed now?
Someone else bounce?
Check. Check.
P with top pair. John with 3 kings.
Bet 10.
I don't think he's got much action.
No, probably not.
There you go.
So, nice.
So John wins a little itty bitty one.
Please tell me you only have $5 bet.
Right. Let's kick it up a notch.
All right, so let's do some $100 flips now. Dude, John's getting a close-up look there in the lens of the camera.
Well, I hope everybody enjoyed our first broadcast of PLO. Let us know what you think.
A little different, huh?
Yeah, it's a lot different for me.
A lot more money flying around. I'll tell you
Oh.
that.
Well, not now, but there was.
Yeah, if you go back and watch our broadcast later on, it'll be here on Twitch. And then if you don't want to look at it there, you can go to our site, pokeronair.com. You can watch our past broadcasts. This one will probably be up. It'll be on Twitch almost instantly, but it'll be on our website within 2 or 3 days or so.
I think we're getting a request to go topless to make the broadcast better.
I think it'd be hard to find anyone to disagree with that in chat. I just don't think it falls
All right.
along with the codes of Twitch.
Oh, there you go. I was gonna take my shirt off, Craig Pullen, but I guess not. No.
Sorry about that, Craig. There's someone named Craig. I was like, come on, Craig. Friday? Come on, Craig. We do need Mickey. We need Mickey to come back. Come on back, Mick. So both players had 5s. This one's 5s looked a heck of a lot better.
The 4 with it helped though.
Oh, tons. Way better.
We're gonna have to find some way to get the last hour of our broadcast a little more entertaining.
Maybe they're on a sugar crash.
Oh, from all the cupcakes?
All their cupcakes they've been housing. Where's the cupcake emoji when you need it?
Maybe we'll bring them some Nature Box snacks next week.
We probably should balance it out a little bit. Make us make it a little more healthy.
Players seem to be getting a little annoyed having to keep rubbing their cards on the table there. Just not reading right for some reason tonight.
Something we will figure out and rectify for our next broadcast.
Check.
20.
Rudy with the open-ended straight flush draw.
Call. What's up, guys?
Rudy right now a big favorite. Now it's down to 57-43.
30. No, you're all right.
And
Mob Honor,
Maverick
thanks for the
gets
follow.
there.
He deserved it. He's having a rough night. Con Cringe, thank you for the follow as well.
Mine is straight, actually. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Long night.
I agree, Craig. All those emojis would be great. The T-Rex would probably be the best, followed by the mustache, then cupcake for sure.
Nice.
I just want to see our chat just blow up with like T-Rexes everywhere. Just
Right, one with either hand.
5-card stud next week. I don't know if we could find 7 5-card stud players just left alive.
I was really contemplating on making the old stud joke, but
Slow it down for the public high school kids. And state college.
few more hands left, everybody. Then after that, we were going to all convene upon the table, allow you guys to ask us a few questions if you would like to do so. Put them in chat right now. We'll keep an eye on them and ask our players when we get out there.
I always take off at the end of the shows. How long do you guys stick around for the after show?
Oh, not too long.
No?
5-10 minutes. Just to get a couple questions out there. It's not quite a T-Rex in chat, but it's pretty frightening.
What in the world is that?
I don't know. One of my earlier girlfriends. What's going on here? John's up and down.
He's up and down with a wrap there. He's got the 7.
70. Yep.
What's Rudy got? Rudy's got 2 pair.
Bets 70 bones.
We sure?
Oh no. Chat's about to get silly.
45 plus 25 is 70.
Gamble. Thank you.
I was gonna say,
I
yeah.
think I just need to run there and just call for them. There it is. See, that's
Bingo.
that's why you call.
Oh, and Rudy checked behind. Rudy makes a bigger 2 pair.
Kings and 4s.
And John gives him the sad bean news.
Wait for me to bet. I had you.
Oh, I had a
before
straight
the-
too. It is getting late.
You did have
He
a
had him on the
straight.
flop, he said.
Well, duh. That's why you raised.
Jeez, that wasn't good enough.
Alright, I didn't want to mess. I didn't want you to feel too bad.
Last hand.
I'm good tonight.
I can maybe heard someone say last hand.
I think I also heard that.
Call that right now. or
Some
not?
good ears you got there, sir. You must not go in too deep with the Q-tip. It's good.
Can we abide by it?
Dexter style, for sure.
I am trying.
What a crappy season ending that had. BTW.
Nobody's agreeing.
I don't know what that means.
Me and your dad.
Just a family pot, yeah, no raise.
All right, everyone, just throw in $100, flip them up, and then we'll go have our chat.
Out of the game, right? I guess that's a pretty stupid thing to
Five to
do.
go already.
You're red.
Day shift, are you a run it up
It's not how
warrior?
you start, it's
You
where
must,
you finish.
you must have to suggest something stupid.
Yeah, right.
Call. Call. Oh, 10 now.
Little
Call.
juicer. I like it.
Call.
Nuisance raise.
Yeah. It's a pot sweetener, if you will.
I'll go pot.
You are a dick.
There it is. There we go.
I'll put 51.
Adam
Let's
FX.
see one more American.
Thanks for the
dollar.
follow.
50. Where do you see a 1 in haven't played a 1 all night. Just put 15. I apologize.
No,
The
don't.
dealer getting out of line,
Hassle at work.
but totally in line. Rudy can't stand the heat.
Don't do it.
50.
I folded, so.
51 more.
I think everyone keeps forgetting the chips are really
brand
slippery.
new. That they're brand new and slicker than hell.
Hey, we think we give you guys crappy chips? No, we give you brand new chips.
I might be short. Hang on. It's 50 more, right? So
Yeah,
I think I
60
got
total.
50 in there.
Mr. Rudy Booney.
I'm done. I folded.
You just want to play for what's in the pot, right?
So the chat room is really not giving us
Oh, now
super good questions.
Alright,
We're gonna do
Uh,
that.
take yours.
We shall. I know
After
they're
all
gonna get
that
crushed.
bullshit.
I know.
Your spades got me beat.
I'm gonna get crushed.
Tough time.
You got an 8-9?
Done.
Oh man,
Oh, nice.
Oh, they just decide to run it out.
I got spades.
Oh, you
Oh! With the flush. That's silly shit.
wow,
Oh, and he gets out
wow.
Winner, winner.
Maverick smacks the flop. Darren goes runner. But that seems to be the trend tonight. We are a runner crew tonight.
Sorry, man.
Running quads,
Yeah, I was
running
gonna say-
flushes, running full houses, all
The-
that kind of awesome
The
stuff.
best one was I called 200. I got nothing.
Oh, and running clubs for
And
Mickey,
running
that
clubs
was,
for Mickey. That was awesome.
That was awesome for one person at the table. Everyone else thought that was pretty ridiculous, to be honest with you.
Well, it was ridiculous, but it was a lot of fun to watch.
It doesn't hurt me at all back here. I feel no pain, and I usually root for it, so it doesn't bother me at all, I must say. But I think we're going to get everyone out into the main poker room out there. We're going to ask a couple of our players a question, pass around the mic a little bit, and see how they feel about how the game went tonight.
If you and your friends would like to play
chip
at the
counts were
Poker
way
on
off,
Air
so I don't think we're
Penthouse
gonna do
Studio
it.
and have your game broadcast to the world,
All right, well, good
just
night. We'll
give
see
us
you
a
next
call.
week.
Your friends or league can rent our studio and play on our brand new custom-built RFID poker table while Capture all the fun and action using 7 high-definition cameras and our live stream studio switcher. Play live while our commentators call all the action and bring your game to life. So if it's your league's final game of the season, or you and some friends just want to have fun, the Poker on Air studio is available to you. We can even take our show on the road and broadcast live from your event or casino. The graphics and sponsors on this custom traveling table can be changed to meet the needs of your event. Even better, if you would like a custom RFID table built for you or your venue, or would like to become a Poker on Air Broadcast City franchise, we can help you with that request as well. For more information, just give us a call at the number on your screen or email us at producer@pokeronair.com. Poker on Air, let's deal you in.
Is there a switch on?
It's on. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me now?
Hello.
Yo, real
Yeah, we
loud.
hear you from the table, Mike.
The other microphone if they get in the other room.
Okay.
Are you leaving?
Thank you. Thank you. Let me type this down. Sorry, guys. They said, "Who is this goofball?"
See y'all later.
See you, man. Come on. Can you hear me? Yes. Hi. Now you can hear me. Welcome back, everybody, from break. I'm here just to sit down and kind of talk to the players a little bit, and you guys had a few questions for them, as well as I would like to ask them a few things about tonight's game. I'm B Million. I've been chatting with you guys behind the scenes, and now you can see my beautiful face. So let's just get right to it. First off, I'd like to ask you guys what you thought about Mickey and his play. I mean, a lot of people were wondering that, me as well. I mean, I don't know how it was sitting here for you guys because I could see all the cards, but I'll start with you, Rudy. I don't know if you have any.
I had a hard time with that re-push. I really did put him on something where he had a huge draw. I thought I was ahead with the aces, but that was a lot of money to draw out on. He wasn't willing to go run it twice, or I'd have called him if he said he'd run it twice. So I think he lost out on some money.
Thank you. I am a goofball. Another question that the chat was wondering. This is kind of, I'd say, a little directed more towards you, Rudy, but a lot of people were having like the second nuts and just flat calling on the river. You know, people would make a bet and you would just call instead of raising your stack in. Was there any reason, or was it just kind of not really knowing where you were at as far as, I don't know if it was like a hold'em thing, like mentality maybe, in PLO?
Probably something like that. I just I didn't want to risk a big pot every time, so.
Right. I can understand that. A lot of people are still wondering how many people you've murdered, Rick. I'm supposed to ask. I don't know why they want to know that. I know it's not poker related, but can you please let them know like exactly what's going on there behind the scenes?
I guess it's good if people are, you bring a certain table image to the game. I can't really comment as to, specifics other than I can say that people have died in my presence. That's all I can say.
That's fair enough for me. Chad, if you don't mind, I'm not going to dig further into that. Fear of my life. Other than that, though, like, how did you guys feel about the change this week from Hold'em to Omaha? Is that something you guys like or would like to do in the future? Also, it seemed really action heavy, and I really appreciate that watching in the back. But what do you guys think about the Omaha play compared to the normal Hold'em we have?
Well, it was certainly action heavy, and one thing is for sure: there's nothing limiting about pot limit Omaha. I think first time around we had
That first hand.
Yeah,
60,
we had
20
four
to 60,
hands
yeah.
that I think were $250 plus. So certainly a lot can happen. It's usually not the hand that is flopped, but it's the hand that's drawn out to.
That's what he said.
I wish you could say
That's-
chat.
So we have sort of a what, that's what she said type of deal. So, I mean, overall, I think it was a great game, and I hope we do Omaha soon again. The action compared to most weeks was pretty over the top. There was a lot of money fluctuating on the table, and we'll be back next week for our normal Hold'em. If you guys have any more questions, let me know. I can definitely ask them. Everybody's still going crazy over Rick. They said you didn't deny it, so they said you didn't deny it, and they said go look getting the mic back, which I got the mic back. But other than that, I mean, I don't see any more questions, so see you guys next week for No Limit Hold'em.
All right.
Bye. Hi, Mom.